So this is our third box that we're going to create. And for this box, we're going to actually make it more like a real box that you would make out of pieces of wood, where it's not just one component, one big piece. So I'm going to create a sketch again, starting with a rectangle, and then I'm going to extrude that piece up. So I'm going to hit E, and then I'm going to pull it up, and I'm just going to build basically the bottom of my box. So if this was a half-inch piece of wood, now I have a piece of wood that would be the bottom of my box. I'm going to create a new sketch, and I'm going to go on the surface of the bottom. And I'm going to specify some rectangles that again are going to be that same thickness of my piece of wood. It's going to go in the corner, and then it's going to go across by, I'm going to make it a half-inch. And so I have that component there, and I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. I'm going to do my rectangle command, and I'm going to go across at a half-inch. And now these would be my sides of my box. I'm going to finish my sketch. I'm going to rotate a little bit so I can see it. And then I'm going to hit the E key to extrude those up. I'm going to click that and that component, and those are going to go up by whatever thickness I want or whatever height I want my box to be. And I'm going to hit OK. Once I'm fine with it, I'm going to make it 4 inches. Now, one thing we need to note is it has combined my bottom and the sides to be one piece, which is not how I'd actually build it. So this is a really powerful part of Fusion 360. I can click on the timeline and I can go back and I can see, instead of hitting join, I hit new body. So that new body now gives me 3 pieces, which is what I'd actually physically have in the real world. So I have 2 sides and a bottom. I'm going to hit new sketch. And then I'm going to again just make a rectangle. So I'm going to specify my rectangle to start in that corner position as best I can. I might need to orient myself a little bit so I can get it there. I'm going to hit the top again, and then I'm going to start again in that corner. There you go, it snapped to that piece. I'm going to go there, and again, it's pretty half-inch, so I'm going to make it 0.5. And then same thing on the other side, where I'm going to uh, go from endpoint to endpoint, and then make it a half-inch. And then I'm going to reorient, finish that sketch, and then extrude up. And in this case, what I'm going to do is I'm going to click the side, these be the side of the box, get those two surfaces by clicking shift and clicking. And then I'm going to either have to pull up to the right distance, which I know is 4 inches. But what I can also do is I want to make sure that I make these new bodies so I get those pieces of the back. And now I'm going to actually do to object. What I want to do is to go to the top of the other side. So I click there and then it'll automatically bring it up those 4 inches. So now I've actually created a box that you could actually build with physical materials such as wood. You can see that I have all of the bodies there. So those 5 pieces that make up the size of my box, I'm going to save it. And now what we could do is we could look at this in the browser. We could share that piece. So I'm going to go back and I'm going to right click on the actual document and I'm going to share a link. So you'll see here when I go back and I share a link and then I click on share a link. Sometimes it doesn't pop up right off the bat. Do it again, hit copy. I'm going to bring that into the browser. And when I bring it into any browser, what you'll see is a version of the box that we created. And we can do a couple of things. We can now look at sections through that. So I can kind of slice through the box. It looks kind of like one uniform piece here, but we'll see in a second it's not. So here is the section. I can see what that box would look like at an angle, or as I kind of slice through it, if there was more complexity to it. And then I can also explode the model and that piece will give me the ability to look at all those sides, all those components. So you can see that breaks it apart. So we have that explosion view. See, okay, that's actually created with 5 unique different pieces. All right, so again, a much better box than we built before, where we actually have something that we could see of what we'd actually build in the real world.